Welcome to another video, live stream even. And in this live stream, we're going to be wrenching on this T-Rex 600 Nitro helicopter. I've had a few problems with it, it's not running quite right. And in this video, we're going to try and fix it. But for most of you guys, you're going to be watching this as a live stream. So for those of you guys, it's going to be a video. But for you guys watching live, it's live, obviously. So I've got the comments rolling in here. So if any of you guys have got any comments, then fire away on there, and I will do my best to answer as many as I can. I can't get all of them because, you know, obviously there's going to be loads more comments coming in that I can answer, and also I'm wrenching and I've got to try and figure this thing out, and I'm not really an expert when it comes to wrenching on these things. So you guys are going to have to bear with me. But the problems that we have is running a bit lean, and that's probably down to me that hasn't really got a clue how to tune it properly. So we're going to try and sort that out. But also I noticed when I sucked the fuel out of it, I saw a load of air bubbles in here coming through. So I think might be a leak inside the tank. So I might pull this out, have a look at the clunk lead. I've got some brand new fuel tube in here. Although it is a brand new helicopter, so it should be fine. But anyway, I'm going to pull it out of there. It's a bit too long anyway, because sometimes that clunk gets stuck up here, which is going to be bad. Also, I need to sort the glow out. It's got a remote glow igniter on it, thing here. And when you hit the button, it's supposed to put the glow plug on, and it doesn't. So I'm going to have a look at it, see if I can get it to work. If I can't get it to work, I've got a new one here that I've got to try and fit. Also, I've got some new glow plugs to put on it. So I've had the wrong glow plug in there because I burnt out my original OS number 8. So we're going to whip that glow plug out and put one of these in there. And then we might fire it up and see if we can get it to run better. I'm going to have to get the instructions out and restore all this lot to factory settings because I've played about with these and probably messed it up even more. But anyway, guys, I think to start with, we're going to replace the glow plug and see if we can get this contraption to work. I think that's going to be first. Alright, a donkey down here on the tripod. New tripod here. Alright, there we go. We've got Bournemouth RC in the house. How you doing, dude? Live feed quality is on point. Hey, nice one. I know sometimes the live quality sucks a little bit. Here in the shop here, I've got a metal roof on top, and my Wi-Fi sucks and everything sucks. So, yeah, sometimes live stream quality is not the best, but it's looking pretty good at the minute. Did you know that Nitro engines are actually diesel? It's got a glow plug. Yeah, I guess they are. Alright, so here's the plug that I put in it. And I think this one here is way too cold because the engine didn't want to run right. Oh, look at that, it's barely glowing. The coil of that is well thick. Alright, so we won't use that anymore. So we're going to get a brand new one. OS number 8. Ray says, what do I think about the RGT mini crawler? I just bought one. Yeah, good crawler. Great for the winter, great for lockdown, great if you just want to play indoors. In Britain, we call them glow plug engines. That's what someone said. Alright, so brand new OS number 8 glow plug. It still doesn't look like it's glowing that much. It might be this getting dead. Anyway, let's donk it in there anyway. Need a better glow wrench really. This is not ideal. I've got a proper one somewhere, but I don't know where it is. What do I think of the new Armour Big Rock and Senton? Don't know. Not really seen them properly yet. I mean, I saw a quick mention on one of the forums, but I didn't really pay too much attention. Only Armour fan says thanks for commenting on my channel. I called him an Armour fanboy. But he's got a new channel, so go and check him out. Give him a bit of love. Call him an Armour fanboy. Alright, so that's the new plug in there. Probably shouldn't do them up too tight, but... and then I want to see if we can get this remote glow to work. Because that would be so much easier. Because before I was messing about putting this on there. Putting that on there like that. Then starting it up. Then taking it off. And then getting the body on it. And then it all stalls. Kev, you should do a Lambo vid. Yeah, maybe at some point. I've done a couple of Lambo vids. But I don't want to make videos that are too repetitive. Remote glow starter would be awesome, says Alex. Air conditioning. Yes. So I've actually got a remote one on here, but I don't think it works properly. Let's get rid of this canopy. Right. So I've got the earth. I've got the earth for that remote glow. I've got it bolted onto the back of the engine here. So I can't really put a glow plug on there and reach it round to see if it works. So I'm going to have to unbolt it up. Yeah. So we can clip. Fam says, how are you doing? I'm doing good, thanks. Marshall just had a runaway. Epic. You can't beat a good runaway. Maybe I had it shorting out like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If we can get that to work, that's going to... Sorry, guys. Someone was trying to call my phone. I can't put it in airplane mode because then I can't live stream with it. Alright, bit of scrap wire. We'll do it that way then. It saves on bolting it all, doesn't it? Do. What we got? What we got in here? Alright, that should do it. Daylan says, how are you, Kev? I'm good, thanks. How are you, dude? A nice little trick that I learned from Stempy. If you want to strip a bit of wire off, a really easy way of doing it is get a lighter, just heat the end up a little bit, and you can just pull it off like that. Look at that. Beautiful. Nah, needs to be a bit longer. You should air out the e-revo. Yeah. It's been stripping small wires, but if you're trying to do it with side cutters or something, it's too easy to cut through. So you just heat it up with a lighter, pull it off, boom. A bit more. Oh, now I said he found a solution to the X-Max centre shaft bending. Oh, nice one, dude. What's the solution? Someone said, Andy says, you should stop smoking. I don't smoke. This is not for smoking. This is for doing stuff like this. And heat shrink and that sort of stuff. And lighting my gas soldering iron. It's not for smoking. Johnny Rains said, good day. How you doing, Johnny Rains? Oh, guys, you've got to check out Johnny Rains' artwork. Or his whatever you call it, body work. That's one of the bodies he done here, look. And here's another one that he done. So you go and check his channel out, you'll see how he does it. Awesome work. Right. So I suppose I can just hold that on the engine on there and it should work. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Jason says, do I mess with jets? No, not yet. I might do one day. But jet helicopters are more for the scale people. They're not really for doing stunts with. Right, what are we doing? So now we've got to plug in the radio. We'll turn that on first. Get that receiver pack. Alright, get that plugged in. And so this thing here, I'm only using it for the glow. I'm not using it as a regulator because all these servos on here, these are all high voltage, so I've directly wired it. The battery here looks straight into my fly barless controller. this is only for the glow, and also I can turn it on and I can see the battery health, which is good. But when you press this button, that is supposed to make the glow come on. So, alright, let's see if it does. Hopefully it does. It's going to be messing about. Oh, it did there. Come on. I don't know why it didn't come on when... Right, press the button. It's glowing. Look at that. That's glowing perfectly. So I wonder why. Wonder what's wrong with it then. Oh, there we go, it goes out. So hit the button. Glow plug comes on. A few seconds. And then it's supposed to go out. There we go, it's gone out. So why does that not work when we clip it on the engine? Right, let's hit that button again. Now it's on the engine. Right, now it's working. That's strange. That's working now. All I can think of is I had it pushed on too far and it's maybe shorting out. Well, that's good. If it works, it works. Alright, that's that issue solved. Because that was going to be a mission putting this in there. Because, well, not really a mission, but I would have had to remove all this lot, and that's all tucked up in there. And then figure out how to wire all this slot in and everything. It would have probably taken me an hour. So I'm glad I don't have to bother. And I'm still going to take this with me, because we're going to take it out flying tomorrow, maybe. I'm planning on taking it out flying tomorrow, if Jason from Redfin comes with us. And then we can test it out. Alright. Next, we have to get this out of the tank. Sticky switch someone, says Johnny Rains, maybe. Possibly. I mean, it's brand new. I mean, this helicopter's only been out twice. It's probably had like one tank through it since I've had it. So everything on it is brand spanking new. Right, we've got to get this out of here now. I know these are not that easy to get out. Emily says, have you ever been to Yorkshire, Kev? I haven't. Is that where you're from? Ah, got it out. Right. I don't know why this is leaking. But I think I'm going to stick it in my mouth and blow into it. Not really healthy, but Ew. How many cars do you have total, Kev? Said someone. Oh God, over 100. I don't know exactly how many, but it's way over 100. I know that. Right, so let's clean this first. I don't really want to stick nitro in my mouth. Where's it leaking from again, Kev? I don't know. I don't know where it's leaking, but all I know is when I drained the fuel out of it, I had the old fuel pump on there. When I was turning it, it was sucking a load of bubbles through. So, I don't know. I'm guessing it must be leaking somewhere. It must have a little split in here somewhere. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Did you check the gas tank? No. I mean, it is brand spanking new. And even if the tank had a leak in it, that shouldn't make this draw in any air. And when I put the... Where did I clip it onto? I think I clipped... I might have to try a different filter. Because I'm pretty sure I clipped the fuel pump onto this part here. So that was on there like that. Fuel pump was on this one here. On that one. This here was closed off like that. Then I was sucking away at this to suck all the fuel out of the tank. And there's all bubbles coming through here and through here. I can see the bubbles. So the bubbles have got to be coming from here. I'm guessing. I don't know. A lot of people say, why don't I get a nitro? I mean, electric. And it is tempting. But the trouble is, with electric helicopters, you only get about a 3-minute flight time. Maybe your seals are toasted. Well, even if these seals were toasted, it shouldn't draw in air. Silo said, thoughts on the SEX24 crawler. Epic. Epic piece of kit. George says, come to Dorset. Maybe one day. Simon says, ask help on Heli Freak. I'll tell you what, most guys on there, they're a great bunch. There's a couple of dicks on there, though. Oh, my God. We're having fun with them, though, winding them up. The Creighton 4S has been discontinued, says Reese's RCs. Yeah, they're coming out with a new one. Nitro is like real RC, just be patient and they are very good. Yeah, I know, dude. I should have properly run it in, really, but I'm always too eager to just go straight away. Right, it's blowing in, see what happens. Ugh. Well, that was weird. That was blocked a minute ago. Now it works. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should change the clunk line, but the trouble is I've got some new clunk line here, but this is a bit thinner. That's a lot thinner than the clunk line that's on there, so that might be a bad move. Thomas says run it in quick, it'll be quick. Yes! I like that rule. I don't know why it's drawing in here. I mean, maybe we should replace this bit. Just this fuel tube here is a bit thinner. So that might make it clunk a bit better, that actually being thinner. Alright, we'll put a new bit on. Kev, come Hailing Island. Where's that, dude? It's the host split. No, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it, but it might have a little split in it that I can't see. So let's replace the clunk lead anyway. I'm going to do it a bit shorter this time because before it was hitting on the end of the tank. So sometimes it didn't quite go to the bottom. So we'll make it a bit shorter. A little bit shorter. Greetings from New Jersey. It's the TP Motor 12S. It's actually 5S rated, but we're going to be running it at a lot more S's. So it's going to go like boop off a shovel. So next we got this piece here, and it's brand new. I can't see why it would leak, but obviously it was leaking. Right, got that on there. So now with that clunk being shorter, that's better. Look, it goes to the end of the tank there now. Look, before it was a bit too long and it was sort of sitting up on here. That's better, much better. Now I'll get that back on. I don't know if you're meant to put this on first and then that after, probably. Alright, so that in there, that on there. It's time to beat the world record, someone says. Oh, I've been working on the world record car. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I've got to edit the video I've been working on today. But this car here we're going to try and get it to go 200 mile an hour. That is the goal with this one. Look at that. That's a little sneak peek. We've got 2 TP motors in there. It's taking up almost the entire centre section of this car. Check it out, guys. No idea if it's going to go 200. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Probably won't. It's probably just going to crash. So the 100 mile an hour off-road car's here. So this is ready for Paddlesworth. We're going to do the long jump competition with this. We want to win it. And then later on, if it does well, I might go after the world record with it. World long jump record. This one, I want to beat the world just on-road speed record. That one, I want to beat the world long jump record. So there you go. That is what I've been up to today. What colour are you spraying it? I don't know yet. I mean, I saw a matte black one on Facebook and it looked epic. It looked so good. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, it fell in. Guys, it fell in. Oh no. No, how am I going to get it out? Oh, it fell in there, look. Oh no, this is bad. I was dreading the day when that would happen. I knew it would happen one day. Oh, how am I supposed to get that out of there? Oh, guys, look. The grommet fell into the tank. How am I supposed to get that out of there now? Anybody got any ideas? Game over, yeah. Tip the heli. Guys, that was a tight fit in there. That's not going to fall out. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Find a small person, someone says magnet. Well, I've got neither of those pliers. Hopefully, I can just pinch it with that. And oh. Yes, we did it. Alright, let's try it the other way. So we'll put that on there first. That actually came out a lot easier than I thought. I thought that would be a complete nightmare. Alright, that on there first. And then that on there. Let's see if that works. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. Should we get some oil on there? I don't know if oil's a good idea. Let's get a bit of lube on there. It might stop it from leaking as well. I don't know if it's a good idea to put lube on there. I don't know. We'll see. A little bit can't do too much harm, can it? Someone says use a bit of silicone sealant around the edge. I don't think it's leaking from this part. I mean, if this part did leak, I don't think it would be a big deal anyway. Because if that part's leaking and you're sucking fuel out of here, it shouldn't really make any difference to any air leaks. Screwdriver. Do you enjoy your life, said Thor? Yes, I love it, dude. Really enjoy it. I mean, I can't believe it that YouTube pay me just to play with toys. It's just crazy. If you think, like, I don't know, 11 years ago, 12 years ago when I quit my job, I used to work in a factory. I used to hate my life then. I used to hate my job. And now I just get to play with toys every day. So, yeah, life's amazing at the minute. And I love it when you guys come on here to comment. Oh, why do you have to spam? You're getting blocked. Bye. Yeah, I love it when I'm wrenching here. And you guys are in on the stream, chatting away, giving me some moral support. Come on, get in. Get in there. There we go. Right, we're in. Wrenching is better than driving sometimes, says Shenanigans. Yes, it sure is. Oh, someone donated $7 Canadian. Dude, thank you very much. You are so kind. But please instead donate to my favourite charity. Link to my favourite charities down below. Great Ormond Street Hospital for Sick Kids. Right, that on there. So now we can tank it up and see if it's going to not leak. I think we should probably do that. I think we should also start it up. Should we start it up? Do you see how it runs? Do you think a woman will love you? Someone says. Probably not. Guys, I would be the most awkward person to live with. I don't like other people's mess in my way. I'm always playing with helis and toys and RC cars. I'm always working. If I had a woman, I don't think any woman would put up with me. I seriously don't. Also, I'm a vegetarian, so she would have to be a vegetarian as well. I don't want any kids. And she's got to let me travel to America and do her monster trucks and all this, so... I can't see any woman putting up with that. Tape it if it still leaks, says RC Crazy. Kev, which is your first RC car? My first hobby grade RC car is this one here. Tamiya Manta Ray. It started off as one of these. This is a re-release. And this is the one that I had when I was a kid. And then I modified it, took it racing and all that stuff. But before that, I had a couple of Nikos. You can't really include those. Should we start it up, guys? Where's the tea? Oh, here. This is actually cacao. It's a little bit like hot chocolate, but no sugar. It's just raw cocoa beans, unroasted, ground up, a spoon of that in there, half boiling water, half milk. Oh, lovely. No sugar in there. I was saying just a quick hover. No, I won't hover it, dude. I can't hover it out in the car park. It's a bit dangerous. I know I call these toys, but you do have to be careful. I mean, this could cut your limbs off. It could cut heads off. They are dangerous. So you've got to keep them away from general public and out in the car park. It's general public. There is someone for everyone. Yeah, maybe. I'm happy single, to be honest. I can just do what I like when I like. I can just go after all my hopes and dreams. I've got many ambitions still that I want to go after. At the moment, that's my priority. If I had a woman, then it might get in the way. Or she might help, I don't know. Take the blades off and fire it up. Oh, I can start it up and fire it up with the blades on. You don't need to take them off. You've got to get that on there. Heli to the moon. Apocalypse says, hello from North Carolina. Hello, dude. Shenanigans says, Willie up, bank down. Yes, 100% true. Well, most of the time anyway. Bob Ross says, how can I start a successful channel? Well, first of all, you're gonna have to start it like a real business. You're gonna have to treat it like a real business. You're gonna be doing many full days. You know, I'll spend about 12 hours a day on my YouTube channel. Sometimes 16 hours, 7 days a week. My last day off was Christmas Day. And it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. Take it seriously. All the money you make, just pile it back in. And then in about 3 or 4 years' time, you might get lucky and it might work. That's the only advice that I can really give you, really. Hello from Michigan. What did someone say about a $2 million fine? You hear about a $2 million fine for Hobby Wing? No, I didn't. What's that all about? Do you have any pets? Yes. I've got 2 cats. Do I think Corona is BS? No, I mean, it obviously exists, but I think they've blown it completely out of proportion. I mean, common colds have been around forever, and I don't really think it's much different, to be honest. Hi from Africa. Buy a slash. I've got a slash. I've got a slash up here, look. Here's me Sharooski. Hello from New Jersey. Yeah, bit of skin stuck to my lip. UDR or E-Revo? So for those of you that don't know, this is the UDR, this one's the E-Revo. Depends what you want to do. If you want to bash, that one there. If you want something scale, you got all the suspensions, like realistic suspension, then get that one. But you're not really supposed to bash that one. But I don't know, I've bashed mine, it's been alright. So we're going to get a few comments. I'm going to have a cup of cacao with you guys. And then we're going to start up. Put some juice in there, start it up, see if it runs. I'll have to get the instructions as well, actually, to get the base settings, because I've messed about with these needles and I've got to put them back to factory. You bash everything, Kev. Yeah, I know. Kev, you have muscle. No, not really. Well, I have a twig. Kev, do you do any fishing? No, not for me, dude. Slash or E-Revo? I'll probably say slash. What tea do you drink? I don't really drink tea, but if I do, green tea. Where's Pat? Oh, Pat is round 8 Steve's, I believe. Do you have an E-Revo? Yes. Blades versus Rampage. Oh dear. Howdy from Texas, says Troy. Troy, hello, dude. AS Pat, yeah. Loving the eBay course, Kev, from Justin. Oh, nice one, dude. Good to hear. I do love all the good testimonials. You know, when I hear success stories from people, when people say they quit their jobs, that makes me feel so happy. Hi from UK, said Yeet Boy. Is E-Revo good? Yeah, it's alright. I mean, it's not my favourite one. It's alright though. I mean, I don't like the dual servos and I don't like the links on the rear. So other than that, it's good. Cold start the Raminator. Haha, maybe. Not today though. Shenanigans says, thanks for the great vids and content. Thank you for supporting my channel, dude. Thanks for coming in, watching, commenting, viewing, liking, even unliking. New vid, not today. There'll be a vid out tomorrow. What size is the Heli? This is a 600. Crawling or bashing? Well, I prefer bashing, but crawling's still fun. I'm 15 and I'm going to start selling on eBay. Well, really, you've got to be 18 if you want to sell it on eBay. But you can have a chat with your parents, and if your parents set the account up for you, then you can do it with your parents' permission. But it's kind of going to be your parents' account and you're going to be sort of running it for your parents. So if your parents are cool with that, good. Jump the Lambo with the Raminator. No. When's the Raminator's new motor due? I'm still waiting for it, dude. I mean, they're waiting for crankshafts. So as soon as they get their crankshafts, they can build the engine, and then I'm going to hopefully get it. Am I going to get a 700 Heli? I don't know. I've had a 700 Heli before, and I prefer the way the 600 flies. The 700s, they hang a bit better, but they're a bit more docile. They're easier to fly, but then when you crash them, they're a lot more expensive, and also they use a lot more fuel. So I like the 600s. They're almost the same size. There's not much in it. The 700's about that much longer, and the blades are about that much longer. I mean, there's not much in it at all, really. When are videos coming on Kev's Lab? Oh, I don't know, dude. I mean, I started that channel really as my main channel, but I had more fun with the RC, so the RC kind of stuck. Try inverted blade scrape. Haha, yes. Not today, though. We've got nearly 500 people in on the stream. Crazy. How many cc's in the Heli? This is a 50 size engine. No idea how many cc's that is. What do you think of 450 size Helis? Epic. Absolutely epic. I've got one upstairs actually. And I need to get a new tail rotor box for it because it's all gone sloppy and now the tail's wagging. But that used to be my simulator. You know, a lot of people learn on the simulator. I learned upside down on the sim. And then after I learned to hover it upside down on the simulator, then I practiced all my moves on the 450. Because it's a Lion T-Rex 450, but I put a lot of clone parts on there. So I've got clone main gear, clone shafts, clone boom. All the bits that break in a crash, they're all clone. I had the, I forgot what make they are. They're like really rubbery landing skids so they don't break. And I've had genuine blades on there, but normally when I crashed it, you only break one blade. And sometimes you don't break any blades. So on average, every time I crashed it, it would cost maybe £5, £10 maximum on average. I had some Hobby King servos in there. These little servo arms made of really weak plastic, so when you crash, they just break. You get them from Hobby King, and I think they were like a couple of dollars for a whole bag of them. So that way was great for learning to fly, good for practicing, and when you crash, it was dirt cheap to fix it. Creighton AS flat out into the wall, said someone. Oh dear, I don't know about that. Like your cap. Hey, nice one, dude. How many kgs are the servos? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. The specs are in the book, but I don't know, not sure. How many Gs can the helicopter do? I have no idea. Probably quite a lot, I would have thought. Any recent ideas for a burnout car? Not really. Is the Mac still in working condition? Yes. It's up there in perfect health. When we'll have more workshop fires? I don't know. We've got some explosions coming up soon. When are you moving to your new place? I'm still looking, dude. So when something comes up, hopefully within the next 6 months to a year, hopefully. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I don't. Hello from South Africa. Leon says hi. Hi, Leon. Any techno trucks? No, I haven't. Martin's got one. Pat's got one. I haven't. Please get the really carbon fighter. Maybe one day, dude. What is broken right now? Okay, let's have a look. What's broken right now? That's good. That's good. This is all good. I've repaired that again. That's good. That works. That's good. That one's good. That one's got an issue with the ESC. Or the motor. I don't know. It keeps cutting out. I'm driving it along and it goes, and it goes and stops. And I don't know what's up with it. I'm going to have to look at it. Because that is actually one of my favourite RC cars. After the Raminator, it's actually my favourite. My favourite all-round one. That needs a diff case. That's in perfect health. That needs a drive shaft. Don't even ask about that. This is work in progress. So hopefully that'll be done soon. The 200-mile-an-hour car. This we're going to turn it into something really fast. And then do crash test dummies with the Barbies. And then have a slow-motion camera set up and just see what it looks like when they crash. These all work. The little custom-built little mini RC monster trucks. They're all working. These Meccano RCs that we built, we've got the Destruction Derby we've got to do soon. I mean, yeah, we're definitely going to do it soon now. So they all work. These are Lego RC cars we made on the Destruction Derby with these. They work. That works. 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 This one works, but it needs a diff cup. I mean, the shaft that goes into the diff. Because I crashed it into Martin's foot at 98 mile an hour. That was pretty bad. That needs a drive shaft. Other than that, it's good. That works. That works. That works. That works. That works. 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 Yeah, so most of it works. That works. That works. That is still a project going on. We've got a 4-stroke engine in here. I know you guys keep asking when it's done. It will be done at some point. All right, you guys asking to see the second floor. Okay. Okay, you can see the second floor. You guys always ask me for a shop tour. In here's where I do my editing look. Oh, it's cold in here. I've had the AC on all day, not even been in here. That's where I do my editing in here. And then in here... Oh, who remembers this? Who remembers when we put that on the X-Max? So this is a bit of a junk room at the moment. A lot of my eBay inventory is up here. A lot of my Banggood specials are up here. A lot of spare parts are up here. Like packaging materials. I've got more packaging materials up there. Here's my X-Max spare part department. More packaging stuff there. Creighton box. Some more spares. These are, for the most part, Banggood specials up here. And I've run out of space because I've got half of that shelf here, half the bottom half. That is all Banggood cars. And then the other half is like eBay inventory and mess. This is more eBay inventory over here. Oh, we've got the two Bahas down there. So they both work. So we've got the two Bahas there. They both work, but in that one there, that one we need to put a, what's it called? The safety kill switch thing in there. That helicopter there is an old Caliber. And what we're going to do with that, we're going to get it hovering and we're going to be jumping RC cars over the top of it. It's probably going to go really wrong. So tomorrow we're going to go out with a plane and we're going to be flying that one. Jason is actually going to fly it first and make sure that it's all trimmed right because I can't fly planes. So I'm going to be flying that first. Well, first go for me tomorrow and we'll see how that goes. That's going to be on video. These are just toy crates. We bought these when Maplins were shutting down. I don't know what to do with them. That's where the 450 is. My 450 is in there. There's some more jet engines and stuff that we're going to do some destructions with at some point. Yeah, so that is pretty much that. There you go. You've had my workshop tour. Donk, 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 donk. Right, we'll start it up in a minute, guys. Reece says, what's going on with the Lamborghini? Oh, just charging it up. I haven't used it for a couple of weeks, and if you don't use it for a couple of weeks, you're supposed to plug it in. Otherwise the battery goes flat. So that's all that's going on there. What we at? It's supposed to get it up to 13 volts. Hey, there we go, nearly. Nearly. Play piano. Not today. Not today, dude. Carbon trickle charge. It's fake carbon. What are your PC specs? I don't know. It's a couple of years old. There's a video on my main channel about it if you want to have a look. I don't really know about gigabolics and all that stuff. I've just rung up a custom PC builder, told them what I want the PC for. Said I want like the most powerful, that's not going to cost too much money, and that's what they built me. What time is it there? It is 6:45. Can you speak German? A little bit. Not very good though. What's your favourite RC car? Raminator. Oh, I forgot to show you the Raminator actually. For those of you that are new here. The Raminator is actually my favourite RC car. That is my favourite RC car. This thing is massive. It is massive. Look, that's my foot. That's my foot. And that's the Raminator. This here, for those of you that don't know, that's going to be a real full-size monster truck when it's finished. Well, when I've started on it, it's just a chassis at the minute. But look at that. The length of that is wider than the width of the monster truck chassis. So that's pretty crazy. We got any other RCs in here? Oh, I've got WL Toys here. I might as well show you my little charging little station here while we're here. So a lot of you guys always ask me what charger I use. I've got this one here, Dynamite Profit Sport Quad. It's got 4 channels on there, each one 100 watts. So I can charge up 4 batteries at the same time. And there's my Lipos down there. I'm just testing out some new ones. So I've been using Zop Powers for the past couple of years. They've been really good. Nice and cheap. Well, they've been pretty good. So Hobby King has sent me some of these to try out. So I'm trying these out, and these are 4S, these are 3S. These are a couple of years old, the Gens Ace, they've been good. And I've got these Turnigy ones here as well, the Graphenes. And so far they've been really good as well. These are my 450 batteries. These are probably about, I don't know, 8 years old. They've actually done pretty good. Someone says they thought the X-Max was my favourite. Well, the X-Max is my favourite all-round one. You know, for an everyday RC car, the X-Max is definitely my favourite. But the Raminator is just something else. I mean, you can't jump it as high. It's never going to take as much abuse, but it's just something about the size of it, the weight of it, the noise and everything is just so cool. Oh, hello from Pakistan. Hello, dude. Am I still crypto mining? No, I'm not. I've got my crypto mining rig down there, look. And the software's gone funny on it, so I need to reinstall it. And I've actually... I put it on in the winter, because it actually warms up my whole office in here. It does all the heating, and I've got to have no heating on. But in the summer, I don't want to have it on in the summer. It's just wasting electricity for no reason. Do I prefer nitro or electric helis? Someone says. Well, I like the power of the electric. I like the simplicity of it. But I don't like the free flight time. I don't like all the 12-cell Lipos and all the big chargers and all that stuff. So with nitro, you just top it up and off you go again. How is Andy the Landy? Good. Andy the Landy is very well. Someone says I like my t-shirt. Really? Have I ever ridden the Raminator? Yes, a couple of times. Someone says I can't wait for the crash test tummies. Footage. Almost 600 people watching. Yes, there are almost 600 people watching. I think that's probably got to be close to a record for this channel. What nitro do you have? I will go and get it. So this is stuff that I use. Optimix 25. I would use 30, but you need a license for 30 now in the UK. Thomas says I deserve more than 600 people watching. Hey, cheers, dude. The trouble is when you get too many people in, it makes it more difficult to get the comments. Greetings from Germany. Hello, dude. Will I ever get a T-Max? I don't know, maybe. Hello from Mexico. Said George, is it George? I really do butcher people's names. I do apologise. Where can I buy an RC boat? Your local hobby store, your online hobby store. Banggood, you got a load of boats. I've got my two for Banggood. Oh, agent said he saw a Defender for the first time. Where do you live? London. Near London. Hello from Cambridge, it's Brad. Hi from South Africa, said Liam. Hello from Norway, says RC Hobby Cars. Is your Lambo twin turbo? No, it's just stock. I might get a supercharger though. At some point. Gain some weight. I don't know. I might need to lose some weight. Look. How's the racing sim wheel? Oh, I haven't used it for a while, dude. Hello from Dominica. Hello from Kent. Kevlad, someone says. Hello from California. I love your yum tum. Will the Slash 4x4 come out again? Yes, it will, but I don't know when. Hello from Bath. Hello from Texas. Can you speak German? Scheiße! Hello from Ireland. What nitro cars do I have? Well, I've got my Savage up there. And this one here, the Hyper MT. And... oh, where is it? I think upstairs. I've got, I think 3 or 4 Banggood specials upstairs. What's the best TRX4 upgrade, someone says? I would say definitely the servo horn. And then the servo. I won't get a supercharger. I won't get a supercharger for the Lambo. The sound will be completely different. No. It sounds almost the same. You get the same exhaust note. You just get a whine. And I think the whine actually sounds pretty good. If you twin turbo it or single turbo it or whatever, that's when you change the noise. Because all the exhaust gases go through the turbo. So you muffle it and it whistles, and to me that ruins the sound. So that's why I don't want to get a turbo. Plus you get lag. You put a supercharger on, it feels stock, just more power. What do I think about the new Armour cars? I haven't looked at them yet, dude. Hello from Denmark. Supercharger will sound awesome. Yes, I love the supercharger sound, man. Love it. Take the Rover to the drag strip. Should I get a Clayton 8S or 6S? It depends, dude. It depends what you want to do with it. Depends where you're going to take it. But if you're going to bash them hard, they're both going to need upgrades. Hello from North Korea. Hello, dude. Supercharge Andy. You should get a supercharged diesel. Do they even exist? I'm sure they must do. What's the best starter RC Heli? I'll tell you what, that live stream I did the other day with it, that WL Toys, was it WL Toys? What was it? This thing here. Oh, E-Sheen. That, for first Heli, was absolutely epic. So watch the video of that. It's a couple of live streams ago. This, I would say, this is the best collective pitch Heli that I've flown. So with collective pitch, it means that the blade angle changes like that, look. On the fixed pitch, the blades will stay the same, and then the RPM sort of makes it go up and down. With these, you aim to keep the RPM at a constant, and then you change the blade angle to go up and down. So fixed pitch are good for learning, because they're slower head speed, and when you crash them, you don't really brake much. S Clayton coming to my channel soon. Oh dear. Do you smoke weed? Nope. Nope. My opinion about weed and drugs in general is that they're dream killers. If you've got any dreams, if you've got any ambitions, any hopes, and you take drugs or you drink too much alcohol, it's just gonna take your dreams away. And my dreams in life is having a nice house, having another house in America, having my monster truck team, more supercars, and smoking weed. That's just going to take all that away. So, but do what makes you happy. As long as you're not harming anybody else, and if you want to smoke weed and you're not stealing to fund your habit, then do what you want to do. Do whatever makes you happy. I don't judge, but I don't do it neither. Get that on there. Let's get you down there so you can see what's going on. Do you drink polycarbonate cleaner? No. Right. So got one end in the nitro, look. Into the hand pump. Hand pump! That's what she said. And then into here. And you have to make sure so many times I've forgotten to block this off, and then you pump it up and you just end up flooding the whole engine, which is a nuisance. So you've got to make sure that that's pushed off like that, and now we can crank away at the pump. Look, one way. Right, now look. It's filling up the tank. See, so looking at this tube, look, there's no bubbles. Yes, I'm looking in here, look, there's no bubbles. So now, do you fart? Who doesn't? Now, I'm going to suck it out again, and I'm going to put this line here to make sure that no air's come through. No air. Oh, fixed it, guys. Yes, we've sorted it. Look at that. There's no air bubbles. Yes. Right, we don't need too much fuel in there. That'll do. That'll do me. Do you know what I hate about Nitro the most? It's not even the setting up and the tuning. What I hate about Nitro the most is the mess. I mean, look at all that. Look at it. Everything's got this sticky residue all over it. I mean, oh man, it stinks, it's messy. Everything gets this sticky residue all over it. I mean, I don't mind the noise, I don't mind the smoke. That all kind of adds to it, you know, that's all fun. The tuning's alright. I know sometimes they mess about, but that can be kind of part of the rewarding fun, is getting them to run nice. But it's just a mess, man. Don't like the mess at all. Right, I'm going to flush this down the toilet. Right, we are ready to see if it works. Yeah, guys, stop copy and pasting the comments over and over. It's not fair on people to just ask once. It's being selfish. I can't get everybody's comment. It's impossible to get everybody. So you just got to be patient. If I see people keep asking the same question over and over, I purposely don't answer it. Right, so we got the starter here. Right, bear with me, guys. I'm going to have to try and carry all this stuff outside. So we got Heli, starter, radio. Yeah, I think that's all we need. Broke the door earlier. It doesn't shut anymore now. And I've got all my AC going on in there. Oh, damn it. That part fell out the door, look. It doesn't stay shut anymore. Stay there. Right, butt plug out. And then we put the radio on. Cross your fingers, Kev, yes. Then next we can plug this in. And then once that jumps, that means it's all set itself up. There we go, that's all ready to go. So I've got to make sure that we're not in stunt mode or anything like that. And now, if I put this on, I should be able to get the glow plug to work. Oh no, it's not working again. Look. Ah, what is going on here? Look. Here's the problem we had last time. Look, I hit this button here. It's not glowing. I don't know what's going on with it, guys. I'm gonna have to change it, aren't I? I will have to change it. No, it's not working. Damn it. Right, does anybody know about these? What's going on there? Look, I'll press the button. Oh, now it's working. See, now it's working. It's intermittent, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Alright. Let's start him up, boys. What do you reckon, guys? That sounding good? Sounding good? What do you reckon, guys? Sounding good? It's definitely running better than what it was. Definitely happier. Yeah, she definitely sounds better. Well, I reckon she sounds good. So I'm going to take it to the club tomorrow and I'm going to get an expert to try and tune it up for me. But I'm going to make sure it's not getting too hot. I did let it run a bit too lean last time. I know because some of the people on Heli Freak, they had a thrombo, they went absolutely mad at me. They had a complete meltdown because I was running it too lean. They said, he doesn't know what he's doing. And it's like, yes, I know, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not good at tuning engines. But that's what the hobby's all about. It's all about learning, it's all about having fun. And I'm having fun, I'm learning every day. I love the hobby. I still want to know what's going on with this. Right, see, now it's not working again. Look. Look at that. When that red light comes on, it means it's not working. So why is it doing that? Anybody know? Who knows what's up with this? Dodgy connection? Well, I don't know. Because it's definitely on there. It's definitely not shorting out. But when I had it on the bench, it worked earlier on at the start of the stream. So, I don't know why it's not working now. It's definitely grounded. I've got it grounded to the back of the engine. I tested it earlier. I put a glow plug on the wire. We'll try it again in a minute. Well, I don't know why that's not working. Let's get it back indoors, get it back on the bench, and we'll have a look at it. Is the battery fully charged? Almost. I mean, Yeah, nearly, it's not full, but it's probably at 90%. Sometimes bad connection on the glow plug. Yeah, we've got a brand new glow plug in there. This is a brand new unit. Plug it out and try again. Try replacing Lipo. Lipo's nearly fully charged. We're about 90%, dude. Kev, do you sniff nitro fuel? No. It says bad connection. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll have a look at it. We'll get it back into on the bench and we'll have a look. Right, bear with me a sec, guys. We've got to go back indoors. We'll do it in 2 trips this time. We'll do the heli and everything else separately. Put that starter on there. Someone says the button is faulty. Maybe, but when I press the button, something does happen. When I press the button, something does happen. So, you know, the little red light at the top comes on, so I can't see it being the button. Because if the button was faulty, it wouldn't do anything. So I think if someone says it's like it's got a bad connection, which is probably what it is, but I don't know how it can be bad. It's the fuel good. Yeah, I mean, it's brand new. Right, what's everyone saying? All those waves interrupting the signal. No. You don't need to hold press it. Yeah, I know. You're supposed to just press it and it's supposed to come on. So at the start of the stream, I tested it with this look. Let's test it again. Alright, let's get the radio on, get this plugged in. Get that off of there. So I did that earlier and it worked. So we clip the crocodile clip onto the glow plug. See, I thought maybe I was shorting it out, but I mean, I've put that on there so many times, being definitely careful not to short it out. And then you touch that onto the engine, hit the button. Oh, now it's red again, look. See, when it works, these 2 lights come on. But when it doesn't work, it comes on red. So disconnected altogether. Well, now it's coming out green. And that's not even connected at all. What? It's got to be faulty, isn't it? It's got to be faulty. Look, we hit that. The green light comes on that says the glow should be glowing, but it's not even connected. Now we connect it to the engine, it just trips it out. Why is it tripping it out? Is it shorting it out? I mean, what happens when you short it? So you hit the button. Yeah, and it goes red. I don't know, guys. Hey, Steve O'D in the house. New glow plug did the trick. Yeah. New glow plug and she's running lovely. But I'm having trouble with this glow starter. It's like early. See, now it's working. Look, it's glowing. What? Why is it now working? See, now it's working perfectly. Look, we hit the button. The green light's on. We touch that wire onto the engine, the earth, and now it's working. The glow plug's glowing. I know you can't see that. Let's try and get it so you can see. Right, ready? Hit the button. Touch that onto there. Look at that glowing. It works. But why is it intermittent? Why does it sometimes work and sometimes it doesn't? So we take that off of there. We clip this back onto the engine. I think I will change it, to be honest. Then we hit this button. And look, now it's red again. Look, now it doesn't want to work. Oh, now it's working. Now it's working again. The light so you guys can see what's actually happening. It's not really working, is it? Right. So when it works, when it's good, that light goes green. I think when the orange light comes on as well, it still works, but I don't know, maybe it's like semi not good. But when that red light's on, that means it's shorted out or not connected. So we hit the button, now it's working, that is glowing. But if we wobble the wire, it's still working. See, I'm wobbling that connector, it's still working perfect. I mean, I suppose we can have a look at the earth. Maybe the earth's a bit, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I mean, there's the earth. Maybe it just needs cleaning up a little bit. But, I mean, how can that not make a contact? It's all brand new. It's a brand new engine. It's a brand new wire. I mean, there's no reason why that shouldn't work. Put a bigger wire. No, it's not that. Because it's brand new. That's how it comes. How about ignoring it? Scuff it up. I could scuff it up, I suppose, but it should connect. I mean, it's got... Why would that not work? I mean, is that a bad place to put the earth on the back of the engine? I mean, it won't reach the engine mount. I mean, it should work. That button is bind. No, that's not a bind button, dude. That's a start button. Alright, well, let's give it a little bit of a sandage. It can't harm, can it? Can't harm it. Right, get him on there. I wonder why it could be. I mean, unlikely, but if you look at that, it could be that the bolt was sitting on top of this heat shrink. Maybe. Let's get some of the heat shrink off. Get some of the heat shrink off of there and see what happens again. Too much compression, no. Just get a new helicopter, that's a Jaden. I like thinking. Let's get some of that heat shrink off of there. Because it might have actually been sitting on the heat shrink. Even though it should have still made a contact on the other half of it. Make it a shelf queen, said Steve O.D. No! By the way, everyone check out Steve O.D.'s channel. He does live streams. Steve O.D. is one of the nicest guys in the community. What a top bloke. He's been with me right from the start of this YouTube channel. Always willing to help, always willing to have a chat, always willing to have a laugh. What a top bloke. So everybody go over to Steve O.D.'s channel, show him a bit of love. Drink some nitro fuel, no. Scuff the back of the engine as well. Okay. We can do that. I mean, I know it's got a gasket on there, but I mean, surely the electricity is going to go through the screw, isn't it? Let's scuff the screw as well for good measure. Dude, stop asking if I sniff nitro fuel. I already said I don't. Continuity test device. I don't know how. Alright guys, you're going to have to stop copy and pasting the same comments over and over. I'm going to have to block you if you keep doing that because you're spoiling it for everybody else. It shouldn't earth to alloy, bro. Sure to be metal. No, it will. It will earth to alloy. I mean, the glow plug's in the alloy head and it earths to that, doesn't it? And it did work. It did work, but then it stopped working, so it's like an intermittent connection. Guys, seriously, stop copy and pasting the same comments. I don't want to have to block you, but I'm going to have to because you're ruining it for everybody else. Right. Right, I've warned you enough, dude. I'm sorry. Right, now let's see if it works. Let's see if it works now. Right, we got that on. Right, it's working. It's working, guys. Hopefully it will stay working. Yep, it's working. Wobble that in there. Still working. Oh, system idle. Okay. Right, guys, it appears to be working. So, that's what I love about this community, guys. Some of you guys are so epic. Everybody helping each other out. Everybody having fun. You know, you guys telling me to scruff it all up, which I did, and now it works. Epic. It's working. Now I can stop messing about with this thing. We've tried it a few times and it's worked every single time. Boom, it works. Excellent. So guys, it's now ready to take it flying tomorrow. I mean, I'm going to take the instructions with me. Oh, look what I found. I found a spare starter shaft and I found this contraption here. It's got one-way bearing in each end. And the idea of that is so you can lock the feathering shaft and undo the screw. Great bit of kit. Has my 3D printer come yet? Someone says, no, I don't think they've actually ordered it, to be honest. Right, so I'm going to take this with me tomorrow. Someone did give me a hard time actually, saying, oh, what an idiot, he didn't read instructions. And you are right, I didn't. Let's have a look if we can find the factory needle setting. Because I did mess about with these. Where does it say factory settings? I mean, I'm not going to bore you guys now going through all this. It must be factory settings. Carburetor control, blah, 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 blah. So you've got the high-speed needle. Idle mixture controls. I've not played with that. I've only played with the medium and the high speed. It doesn't say what. Ah, basic position. Alright, I have to read through it all, guys. I will read this and bring it with me tomorrow. Pretty complex stuff. Crash it tomorrow, says Jaden. No, I don't want to crash it. I really don't want to crash it. I mean, it probably will get crashed at some point, but I'm not going to crash it on purpose. It says put a V12 engine in it. Did you have to build the Heli? Yes, I did. And if you go over to my main channel, you'll see the video there where I built it. Cut some grass Heli style. I may do. Was it expensive? It was, can't remember, a couple of grand roughly. That's with everything. That's including the new radio, everything ready to go, all the fuel, the lot, everything. Make a turbo for it. Was it a nice build? Yeah, it went together really good. Should I buy an X-Max? Yes. Start it up. I just did, dude. Just started it up. It runs lovely. Steve O.D. says that's one serious Heli. Thanks, dude. I mean, it is a piece of kit. I mean, if you look at it, let's unplug it. Let's unplug it. Turn it off. We got, you know, for those of you guys, I'm guessing most of you guys are not Heli guys. So for those of you that are not Heli guys, look, we've got carbon fibre blades. The whole lot, look, made out of proper carbon fibre. This is not fake carbon. This is actually made. If it focuses, go on focus. This is actually proper carbon fibre. They've got some strength to them. And you can actually test if they're still good, actually, because sometimes when you crash, it might still look good, but it's dangerous. So you can hold it like that and twist it, and it should be solid. If it starts cracking and creaking, then you know that they're shot. And also, you've got to keep an eye around here. Sometimes they folded and hit the blade thing there. And if they've got any dents in there, then you're better off just chuck them away and get new ones. And this is all aluminium, look. All of this, all alloy, all the way down. Servos are like pretty high spec servos. All carbon fibre frames, look. This is actually aluminium, and I think it's fake carbon. Or maybe it is real carbon, just a thin layer. Because on my old helicopter, if I crashed it, I just bought the stock boom, which is just alloy. Got more carbon fibre blades on the back. More alloy. Oh, Roland just donated. Hello, Kevin. Hello from Latvia. One day I would like to hang around. Dude, if any of you guys want to hang around, then we go to Paddlesworth once a year. So get yourself booked in there. Because so many people want to meet up and bash with us and stuff. It's like, you know, we've got a nice little group at the moment. We've got, you know, Claire and Steve and Ian, Vinny. We've got a little group of people, Martin, and whoever else comes out with us. Once you get too many people into the group, it can start causing problems. So we're not really looking to grow the group. But if you do want to bash with us, then go to Paddleworth. Steve O.D. says, how much does a heli like this cost? About $2,000 roughly. And when you crash it, you're probably looking at about $300 every time, roughly. It depends, but you could total it all together, depending how bad you crash it. Am I getting any more RC planes? Well, I'm going to see how I get on with the one that I've got. I'm not really a plane person. I prefer cars and helis, to be honest. What brand of grease do I use? Well, I use this stuff here. And I don't use it, and this is for a normal car, marine grease. I don't use it because of the brand. I just typed in marine grease into eBay. This is the first one that came up. So that's the one that I bought. Planes are cool, yeah. I mean, I've had a couple of goes with planes before and I struggle a bit with them. I don't know, I find heli so much easier. With a heli, you can just stop and you can hover. With a plane, you're always moving. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Daniel says, how are you? I'm good, thanks. How are you? Make your A979 brushless. We may well do. Am I a football fan? I'm not, dude. I'm not a fan of football. Should I get a helicopter? It depends on you, dude. I mean, it's a great hobby, but RC helis is a sort of hobby that can be really cheap or really expensive. I mean, you could go ahead and buy a helicopter like this, and if you don't crash it, it's going to be such a cheap hobby. You know, once you've bought all your gear, you're good to go. You need to buy nitro, or if you get an electric one, you just charge up and you're good to go. And it's such a cheap heli that they don't really wear out much. But when you crash them, that's when they get expensive. So if you crash a lot, it could be really expensive. I used to crash a lot. I used to spend about £1 a week fixing these things. That's why I gave up all these years ago. And I decided, because my dream, actually, in life, for any of you new guys, is to build a monster truck and take part in monster jams. That's what that is. That's the monster truck chassis. That's the same chassis, actually, that the Gravedigger team uses. And Son of a Digger and all the top monster jam trucks, they all use that same chassis. So that's my dream, is to be a monster truck driver and to own a monster truck. And, you know, if I could own my own team and have loads of them eventually, that is like the ultimate goal. So, because I was smashing up so many helicopters, I thought something's got to give. I thought if I'm spending £1,000 a week fixing helicopters, if I put that money towards a real monster truck, then maybe I can live my dream and have a real monster truck. But then many other things happened in between. Wasting my money on a car, spending a lot of time on business. So the truck will get done soon, don't worry. X-Max or Kraton 8S? Depends what you want it for. X-Max more for bashing. It's more durable out the box, it's better all round. But the Kraton's going to jump better. If you land it nice. It's going to jump further, it's going to be better around the track. It all depends what you want. Thor says he's got almost 10 people in his group. Way. Sell the Lambo and build the truck. Well, money's not the issue really. I've got enough saved up to finish the truck. But I need to move house. Because of all this lockdown stuff, I've decided I want a few acres of land. I want to build my own track. You know, so many times we go to a skate park and it's full of kids on there and we can't bash. And, you know, for me, YouTube is like one of my jobs as well. And if we spend the day getting all the stuff ready, we go out to the skate park and then we can't go on there because there's a load of kids, it's a day done. So I need my own bit of land, and my rent runs out on this shop in about a year's time. And I could do with a bigger house anyway, so I might as well get a new house on a bit of land with a workshop on the same site, have it all together. So I'm going to do that first, and then we're going to get a second-hand monster truck. And then we're still going to finish up monster truck as well. So we're going to get a new property and have 2 monster trucks. So it's all good. It might just take a little bit longer. Get off my land, said someone. Bloody kids getting in the way, said Alex, air conditioning. Well, it's their skate park, isn't it? I mean, the skate park's there for skaters. It's not meant to be for people with RC cars. So you can't complain. You know, it is a bit soul destroying when you've spent all day getting all your kit ready. You've driven for like an hour to get to one of these locations. And then it's full of kids. It's just like, oh man, really? And I know we shouldn't complain, but it's just like, it just sucks the life out of you when you've got everything prepared to go and do it and then you can't do it. And I know I can't complain, and I'm not complaining. I know skate parks are for kids. It's good to get kids out there and do real stuff, get them away from the Xbox. But, you know, at the same time, if we're trying to make a video, it does suck. But I'm not complaining. Do you have a PC, and what is it? Yes, I edit on a PC. I can't remember the specs of it. It was a high-end one a couple of years ago. It's old now, obviously. Do you have a name for the monster truck? Game over. Oh, somebody donated €5. Thank you to whoever that was. Much appreciated. But please, guys, anyone that wants to donate, I've got a link down below to my favourite charity, Great Ormond Street Hospital for Sick Kids. Donate to them instead, and you make me a happy man. Happy man child. Get it right. Could I do a review on the XK120? I've got the XK110 over there, so did I do a 120? I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, if I do one, yeah. Is every car named Game Over? Steve OD says, if you get Monster Jam, I'll definitely be cheering my broski on. Hey, nice one, broski. Means the world. Best special for under £200. JLB Cheetah for speed. I don't know if it's under there. I can't remember the price. Guys, I'm crap with prices. Don't ask me prices. I don't know what prices are. So I haven't got a clue. You know, I'll make a thumbnail and I'll put the price of the car in there. I'm just guessing. I don't know what it is. Then everybody gives me a hard time because it's the wrong price. But I don't know, probably a granite, maybe. Play Forza because it's fun. I don't do much gaming. The idea of my gaming channel was more for lockdown. But now that we're allowed to go out, there's not really any need to game. But I will do more on there. I will do more. What's your favourite dinner? Pancakes. Savoury pancakes. Can we get a room tour? We did one earlier. I'm not a Traxxas. Both. Do you have a girlfriend? No. You're like my coolest YouTuber. Hey, thanks, dude. Gas crawlers. I showed you guys that a bit earlier. Nitro or electric? Nitro for every day. No, electric for every day, but nitro is still fun, so both. Both have got pros and cons. Will you finish a 2-stroke crawler? It's actually a 4-stroke crawler. And yes, I do plan on finishing it, but I've got a different project going on at the moment. But yes, this will get done, guys. It's on the back burner because it's getting a bit tricky now. It's not quite going to plan. New project, what I'm working on is this project 200-mile-an-hour RC car. And at the same time, I'm working on this project here, which is 100-mile-an-hour. Well, the goal is to get it to go 100-mile-an-hour off-road. You'll probably do like 120 road, but I'm trying to get it to go over 100 off-road and then hit a jump with it and win the world record with it, long jump. So that's the plan with that. So we've got plenty of on. Got the Barbie project. We've got the Destruction Derby coming up with the Meccano. Option on ZD Racing Pirates 2. I don't know. I've got Pirates 3, and so far very good. I mean, they're not going to be up to Hobeo sort of quality, but for the price, they're good. James says I make his day. Nice one, dude. If I can put a smile on one person's face, then this stream's worth it. Why Vegas, Kevin? You're a closet gambler. I only gamble if I go to Vegas, really. I mean, I got into it a bit when I got back, actually. And I've done a little bit of gambling online and in Luton and stuff. And I actually won quite a bit of money doing it, but I don't know. I don't enjoy it that much, really, to be honest. It's fun in Vegas. Can you sell me one car? I don't sell any of my cars generally, dude. Can I do a cold start on the Lambo? No, because it's going to stink up my workshop. Favourite football club? I'm not a football fan, dude, so I haven't really got one. Someone laughed at the post from the guy's comments. Is that on Heli Freak? There's a couple of right knobs on there. Giveaway. Maybe. Don't know when. When's the next 200-mile-an-hour RC car vid? Well, I'm going to start editing it today. And tomorrow there's a different video out. And then the 200-mile-an-hour car might be out on Monday, maybe Tuesday. Possibly. We'll see. How about Ferrari? Maybe. I like the Pista. I'm not really a Ferrari fan, but the Pista is really nice. So maybe one day, but I've got to work harder first. I've got too many dreams and not enough money to pay for all the dreams. So I've got to work a bit harder. How much did you pay for the Defender? Can't remember. I think £9,000 or something, roughly. Steve OD said Bugatti. Oh, they're like a couple of million. I'm not that loaded, broski. You should get a house in the US. Yes, I know. I want to get a house in the US. I want to get a house in the US, but I've got to get myself sorted out here in the UK first. 300-mile-an-hour RC car. Oh, God. Guys, I think 200, you're really pushing it 200. I mean, it gets exponentially harder every mile an hour. So 200 is really pushing it. That's really pushing it. 300 is just... I'm sure someone will do it one day, but God knows how. Do you have a dog? No, but when I get my land, I will get a couple of Alsatians. A couple of German Shepherds. Have them as guard dogs. Can you go off-roading? Yes, I will do. But the Land Rover needs a better suspension kit. I've got diff locks on it. I mean, I've got the big tyres, I've got diff locks, I've got all the heavy-duty axles and everything, but it needs better suspension. The suspension's got no flex in it. The person that had it before me, he had it as a work van. And he's put like really heavy-duty springs on there, and it just doesn't move. It's horrible. Every little bump is like... and there's no flex. Should I get a TP motor? Oh, yeah. I'm just looking at myself pulling funny faces. Just missed the portals. Oh, dude, I'm tempted to put some portal axles on there. Maybe one day. To Colorado, maybe. Do you still have the RC motorbike? Yes, I do. How's the helicopter going? I think it's all good now. I think it's sorted out. I think it's good to go. So we're taking it out. I'm hoping tomorrow. I'm going to take it out for a fly. And hopefully it's all going to go well. And guys, I crash a lot of helicopters. I haven't crashed one for a while because I've not done helis for a while. I gave up helis about 5-6 years ago, and I used to crash so many. I'd one of these, a 700, That one actually never crashed because that one was really easy to fly. But I had a 600, the older one. That one got crashed hundreds, well, not hundreds of times, but quite a few times. I had a Sab Goblin 630. I crashed that loads of times. I had a 700 Goblin, and that one I don't think I did crash that one actually. I didn't use it that much because I preferred the 630. A 450, hundreds, multiple times. I used to go to the field, and often I'd crash it like 3 or 4 times in the same day. I used to take all the spares with me. I got pretty good at fixing it. It took me about 20 minutes every time to fix it. Kev, you should do more Q&As. Yeah, I might well do. I mean, if I do the live streams, and then afterwards we can have a little Q&A. Put a lot more aerodynamics on the 200 mile an hour project. Yes, I've got some plans for that. So we're going to get rid of this part of the wing, this part here, and I just want to make it flat. I mean, body's already pretty aerodynamic. I mean, I'm going to put another body clip on the front here to really hold it down so the air doesn't get in there. So I think it's pretty aerodynamic already. We're going to get some nice vertical fins on there, horizontal fins. That should hopefully keep it tracking in a nice straight line. I mean, guys, I'm not an expert. I'm just winging it. I don't know what I'm doing. I've just put 2 great big motors in there. We're going to go with like, God knows how many S Lipos. I mean, the ESC is going to be a 12S ESC, 2 of them. So we could run 24S in theory. So, God knows, guys. I'm going to probably start it off on 8S and to see how it goes on 8S. And if it can handle 8S and we need more speed, then we'll do 12S. Can I have a shout out, says Gino. I don't really do shout outs, but you're more than welcome to shout yourself out. Is Kevin Talbot your real name? Yes, it is. Big motor equals more power, yes. Trial and error on the 200 mile an hour RC car, yes. A lot of people use maths and they work it all out and everything. With me, I was putting a load of horsepower in, hoping for the best. E-Revo on long jump, oh, that's got no hope. That's got no hope. My mums get jealous of Dad watching you. Oh, I'm sorry. Tony just donated £4.99 for some spare parts. Dude, thank you so much. You are so kind. But please, instead, give it to my favourite charity. Link to that down below. By the way, how many of you guys, is that a London accent? Yeah, I mean, kinda. I mean, I'm about 20 minutes away from London. So kinda, not full on Cockney, but probably a little bit. How many of you guys are actually helicopter people in the comments? Give me a note in the comments if you're a helicopter guy. Taylor's coming to London. Not me. Kev, what's your favourite brand? I haven't got a favourite brand. LJ's got 4 helicopters. Wild RC flies planes. So guys, let me know in the comments what RCs you're into. So say either car, helicopter, plane, or you know, whatever it is, you know. Give me a note in the comments what you do. What helis do you do? Drones, whatever it is you do in RC, let me know. Crawlers. We've got plane guy, Rusty's, not really. Helicopter, do you like electric or gas better? Both. Jeez, oh sorry, I'm really butchering your name. He's a heli person. I got a mixture, but it is mainly car people in the house. Got a few heli people. Cars, Mojaves, cars, X-Max, drones and cars, gamer. Drones, planes, bashers, racing. Oh, we got a good mix. Not bothered. FPV drone, bashers and crawlers, F2 stock car, nice. I'm a reborn heli flyer, said someone, good. Boat can be fun, yeah. Cars and planes, into racing. Obeo Nitro. Thomas likes everything, car and helicopter. Good mix. The things that put a smile on your face is Zenith. Yes. I mean, sometimes I go through phases. I mean, I started off with cars. I got into helicopters accidentally when I went to my local hobby store to buy a new car. And the car that I wanted, I didn't have it, but I had a helicopter sat there, so I bought a helicopter. Get Colin first to build a wind tunnel for the 200 mile an hour project. That would be epic if Colin first would be up for that. The trouble is, if you're doing a collab with someone, you've got to really collab with somebody with the same amount of subscribers and viewers to make it fair. So I doubt he would want to collab because it's not fair on him. But I'd be up for it, yeah. I would be more than up for it. Buy a petrol drag RC. Maybe one day. My favourite quote, I'll pay for the damage. I'll tell you what, guys, if I offer to pay for everyone's damage, everyone just goes mad. Why don't you tell us the total worth of your RC collection? I don't know what it is, dude. I haven't got a clue. Haven't got a clue. I spent about 10 grand last month on RCs, but total, I have no idea. Do you have a Texas Bandit? I don't.